No, can't see me. Ugh. Hold on. Welcome, guys. Do some road to the show with a new player. This is not our Bohemian Bomber, Ronald Roll. This is my normal, usual Jay Williams here. We'll take a look, see his stats at the top left there. We're gonna go ahead and no, we're gonna put me there. We're gonna go to stats. This guy's ridiculous. Uh, this is okay. Starting over. We are at July 7th, 27th. Sorry, 4 days before the trade deadline. 4 games out of first against the much hated Milwaukee Brewers. Just created this person about 3 days ago. Yeah, it was Saturday. Saturday I created him. And I wanted to get to the pros as fast as possible. The way I did that was I kept the hitter settings at beginner, and show you attributes here. You can tell how I got to almost 80 overall. I think I'm a 79. You can see, oh, look at this. Service time. Nice. Nice. Yeah, 59 games. As you can tell, some of my stats kind of inflated. I'm working on lowering all these because how I went about doing it. If we look at these stats, so you can go through this. Drafted first round, 26th overall, I think. Got promoted at 5.6, so a month in, got the AAA. About a week later, which came to the show. When I got promoted, this team was 10 games out or like 12 games out, dead last. So I kept the settings how they were to help bring them in. And as you can see, first game was a 3 home run game, 4 RBIs. And then I was league leader in home runs and RBIs not too long after that. And if you look at my career stats, we'll go over to here. Yeah, I've hit 104 home runs this season between the minors and pros. If you ever want to just take a take a player and run him straight to the show pretty quick, yeah, just play on beginner and just once you get that timing timed up, power swing every time. Like at AAA, I was hitting 800 in 12 games and 734 in AA. And I've since, I had a crazy hit streak too. I broke the National League record. I think I got to 49 consecutive games with a hit. And then I just let it. I upped the difficulty back to where it's supposed to be. Well, I put it back on dynamic, which puts me at veteran plus for now. It's slowly working its way up, obviously. And yeah, it ended at 48 or 49. So now I'm actually kind of working on bringing these stats down to earth. See, 1 walk, 16 strikeouts, still slugging way too much. Yeah, I'm working on bringing this stuff down, but we're also trying to win a division. Sadly, this team, they called me up. They did something completely stupid. If we go down to my call-up back in May. Yeah, recalled Jay Williams from Iowa, purchased his contract, obviously, but the corresponding move was to option Michael Bush, which is a terrible idea. They designated Caleb Thielbar for assignment, but because he had to pass through waivers, I don't think that counts as a corresponding move. I don't know. It's stupid. So, yeah. With Ronald Roll's season, they actually traded Justin Turner to the Red Sox for some other outfielder, I can't remember who, and that put PCA on the bench indefinitely. So yeah, there's a reason this team is only 2 games over 500, chasing the Brewers, when this team should actually be doing what the real life Cubs are doing. But we're working on it. Now the whole division is streaking, except for the Reds. Well, streaking in the wrong way. But yeah, so I figured I'd jump you in on this. So that's pretty much all that's going on. So we're gonna jump right in to playing the Brewers. Nope. What's up, Counts? My performance. We're like almost at the end of the summer months, bud. Great job. How have I been doing for the month? That's what I like to see. 366 in the month. Yeah, let's just keep it at that. Hopefully I can bring my batting average out of the stratosphere. 23 RBI. Yeah, that's a normal month. So you could tell this is when I think last month we had this conversation. He's like, "Oh, you've been hitting like 600 for the month. Drove in way too many runs." Let's look at this lineup. I think 5th. Team's starting to heat up, which is good. But yeah, it's just Justin Turner at the bottom of the lineup is bad. My boy Michael Bush. All right, Shota's 6 and 10, 555. Woodruff, not any better really. 8 more innings, but he's 8 and 6. So let's take him on. Oh, and I'm left-handed playing third base. I don't know if I mentioned
Jay
that.
Williams.
The game actually lets you do
Two
that.
rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. At the plate, Jay Williams.
All right. We got Woodruff.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one popped in the air left field. Mitchell going after it. He's got it. And that is that. And a couple. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Let it fly.
Williams, in his rookie season, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
That was my,
swinging a miss.
That was my home run pitch.
It's
I was
0-1.
extremely late. I'm not timed in. I literally
late with the swing there. I think he was
literally
sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Look at these trade rumors down here. What?
So a 2-out knock keeps
Pirates
the inning alive.
Royals interested in
Love how he let that ball travel,
here.
trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tyler Stevenson.
Ian Happ up to hit. Woodruff deals.
Happ's having an off year. PT Dubs. He's only hitting like 2 something. Like barely over 200. We're not a base stealer, really. I think I have 9 on
Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Oh, good for you, Woodruff.
Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Jay Williams.
Nothing. Woodruff's still on the mound.
Woodruff back to work. That one fouled off.
Like that one.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he's on at first.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back.
Woodruff throws to first. Williams back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down.
High outside.
Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Come on, Dansby.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
The tying run at the plate. They're now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
She says good morning. Actually, this morning, some asshole
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill appears to be getting loose. Koenig, a left-hander, also throwing. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
going.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Now it's Justin Turner, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Let's knock Woodruff out of here.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
He didn't break it. That ends his night.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning.
I get to
now
see
it's the right fielder,
third base
Canna.
action here. This is great. I can't believe the game actually.
On the ground to third.
Lets me do it.
Toss to Turner. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jay Williams.
What's this guy got? Fastball, multi-curve, two-seamer.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And a swing and a miss.
Oh, that's so
One
fast.
ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, good pitch.
On the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets...
That was good. Let's watch it.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
I'm still trying to wake up here.
Lifted to left, and that should do it.
Yep.
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Round on one game on them, sadly. Shoot. All right. Well, welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy. Ignore my extremely padded stats. Explained it earlier.
Jay Williams getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. Here's the rookie third baseman, Jay Williams.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Yeah, that was going too soon at strike 2.
0-2.
Shorten up here.
Still ahead of it. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
That's too dark. What about the other way?
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save.
I was over here messing with the light. Yeah, there you go. Peter.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
21.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that.
2 strikes.
This is embarrassing.
Man at second. Hit in the air, left field. White pulls that one down. 2 down.
Shoot.
Back here in Milwaukee, and here is Blake Perkins.
You bunting there, Perkins? No.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
Got it.
And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Lefty third base action.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second.
Absolutely never. Oh, here we go. We're up 4-0. Let's drive them all in. Let's drive them all in. 2 down. Starters out.
And that one sliced foul.
I'm wondering why I'm
Traffic on
using
the
timing.
bases with 3 already across top half of inning number 4.
You don't like it? I'm sorry.
Squirts away a little bit.
I'm swinging everything. I normally don't. I'm still waking up.
Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No.
That one missed.
Watch out.
Crow Armstrong at second. Suzuki at first. 2 out of the inning.
Shorten up here. A little contact swing.
High fly ball out towards left center. White sizing this one up. Nabs it.
Shoot.
And that is that. 1 out. Runner at second. And now the DH, Christian Yelich.
Just going to try and do this animation of a ball to the outfield.
And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
And I actually prevented a run from scoring there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Williams will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
I haven't gotten a hit today. Who's out there? That's PCA. Good old Peter Crow.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1.
Excuse me. I want to pull up chat at least. I could do that on here without watching my own stream.
And there's a foul ball.
That's close. He's dead.
This one in the dirt.
No.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing.
No one here watching anyway.
Jay Williams, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts.
Alright, I was making sure it sounds good. Obviously it is. And people are dipping out, and I don't blame you. Alright, fuck it. Let's go for a home run. I've got my batting average under 500. Finally.
And a big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Pass up with it to first in time. So the
I'm like spoiling this.
Williams had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Yeah. Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of
more. All right, let's win this one and get within 3. Let Jay go to Williams work at the trade deadline, make this team better.
He's on an absolute tear this season. Back here at American Family Field, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Jay Williams.
Speaking of pitching, I hope Shota's okay.
Myers back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty sure he pulled a hammy yesterday. It led to cramps like his last start. That definitely looked like it.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Was it just
foul tip for strike 3?
Man, that slider in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
There we go.
There's a swing.
There we go. Give it the flip.
That's back there.
Hit the car. Oh.
Gone.
I think that's a thing.
He
that's a thing in Cincinnati.
To center.
They have a car out in the outfield,
home run
and if
of
you
the
hit it, you
year.
win it.
It's 2-0. That one
and
just
it's only
sounded
been
different.
One.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Because it hit something. It was like a ricochet thing.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Yeah, finally, something.
1 out, runner at second. Joseph Ortiz
way over
now for the Brewers.
guy's got a 54 speed.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third.
Second base.
He'll score.
You're out.
Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two.
Oh, they tied it. Get out of here. Sayers on third.
First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here goes the runner. There's the ball.
Good pitch to go on.
Throw to second.
Oh, say up.
I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base.
Late jump.
Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive.
Hold up. No tag, no base. Oh, you got it right. Boo. Boo.
Job, I'd say.
All right. 2-1 count. Ah, screw off. Here you go, Brewers. Damn.
One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left.
Go ball.
Chorio ranging back.
Jackson, no.
He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Definitely didn't fall asleep. But I definitely was not up all night. One problem with
that's to third.
Being on medical leave from work after a surgery, you just have no reason to go to sleep.
Retired in the 6th.
You're not meant to be anywhere, so it doesn't matter that you're up late or whatever.
And now Jay Williams. He's already homered here in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss.
I knew that.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, so
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. The run comes in to score from second, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. In half up to hit.
Steal a base here. No, we'll go back.
Snap throw to first. Tag, and he picked off.
He heard me.
Wow, that could be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Stop it here in turn 2.
And the right-hander deals. Nice grab. The feed for 1. He's out. The double play ends it right here.
I didn't mean to hit.
Williams had a great showing in the win.
For a win again.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game.
Gained 1 game on them.
Fantastic effort at the plate.
We're 3 games out of first now, taking the series. That's all you can do. Not the worst case. Worst case would have been a sweep. Out of that 7 games out, that'd have been awful. And 4 for 13 in the series, bringing my extremely padded stats down. I don't know what you call how to unpad stats, because that's what I'm actually trying to do. I was trying to do it while I was still in beginner, playing on beginner, trying to bring this team to first place. Alright, can we see 3 games out? Cat, what are you doing over there? Can we look at... Have there been any trades yet? Cubs... Trades, 0. Any trade. Oh, Reds traded. TJ Friedel. Well, acquired TJ Friedel. Or no, traded TJ Friedel. They went. Brewers traded for Miguel Rojas. Wow. Cardinals traded Wilson Contreras to the Rangers. Diamondbacks. Dodgers traded Michael Kopech. And Mike Soroka. Alex Fried. Jesus, they unloaded a lot. Padres moved to Luis Ariz. Alright. Cardinals are selling. Are they? Yeah, I can't look at the trade block. Cardinals are like last, right? Oh, they're 7.5 out. Yeah, these team rankings are. Yeah. Oh man, so we can't. We're gonna save. Pre-trade deadline. See what they do. No, we're just gonna put it in the calendar. Oh, now this is my little trick for this. Anything that's an auto, that's what I usually do. So I can do this T drills for 4 tokens, or bunting drill. I don't do bunting drills. I can up my speed. I usually go for the things that are expensive to upgrade in the first place. Durability, that's my usual go-to, or the Focus app. We're going to do durability. About my durability. I'll try to get our durability as high as possible. Alright. Trade deadline's come and gone. Let's look at what all happened. Transactions completed. Cubs. 1 trade. Jonah Bride from the Marlins. Jefferson Rojas. Did need a first baseman, that's true. But you have a perfectly good one in AAA. Traded with the Twins for Jonah Bride. Oh no, Miami? Why is he at the Twins? Does he play for the Twins? He's never played. He's on the Twins right now. In real life. Alright, so in 80 games? 80 games. $14 home runs, 81 hits. So he almost walks almost as much as he strikes out, which is okay. Alright. So but you couldn't have taken care of Michael Bush, who's in 57 games. Also, that game. Well, I hope he hasn't played all year. Never mind. And he's hitting a respectable 260. 3 home runs. 26 RBIs. 47 slug. He's half a WAR. What is this guy worth? Which WAR is this guy worth? Oh. 2.1. Alright. We won't look at what my WAR is. Yeah, Jay. Look at all these negative stats on him. The old fuck. Negative. He's negative a WAR. So, you know what that's telling me? Bush was the better option. The reason the game didn't do that is it would have had to DFA him because he's got 15 years of service time and he's old as fuck. Oh, I can't change. That's just like your boy here. My WAR is like way too high. An 8.6 WAR. 5.1 at bats per home run. That's ridiculous. I think I'm in line for both. I haven't done the league leaders yet. No. I'm not. I'm right behind. Catching up. Me and say I've been like hit twins. I'm 7th, 8th in doubles. I don't think I've hit a triple this year. 51. That'll catch. I'm gonna try and let that catch up because 31, yeah, 20, well, 18 home runs more than the next guy. Kind of ridiculous, but might end up breaking the Cub record. All right, so we got a new first baseman for this playoff push. Continue. We'll start our home streak, and we're gonna wear my favorite uniform of the entire game. Where our powder blues is the new guy in the lineup. He is. He's hitting ahead of me. He should see strikes. So I'm gonna walk in and get in front of the guy that has bat.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show.
Let's go, Cubbies.
Jay Williams, the next to hit. Williams launched a homer in his most recent game.
Oh, launches another one.
That's back.
First pitch, perfect.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A massive home run. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
I should go put that jersey on. I have one. Go rock that jersey.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. Watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Yes, we're about 640 of us.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
And that one finds its way through. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score. It's 2-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
He'll shorten up.
Williams was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
He's under it.
Shoot.
And that's the inning.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
1 out, base is empty.
One. My last at bat.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Good pitch.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Crowd locked in right now.
The game wants to hit a walk-off, so let's do it. What do we got here? Fastball, splitter, slider.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
No, I knew it.
Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone.
We're entering the game. Come on, Dansby.
Here comes Dansby Swanson. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw.
Tag,
got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
Shoot. Shit, shit, shit. Yeah, I think I was going the correct way.
Back here at the friendly confines. Now at the plate, Jay Williams.
Oh, good. Early lead here. It's Bradish.
Bradish back to work.
Oh, that's a double.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and
that's a triple.
For second. And it
We're going 3. Going 3.
Round second, digging for
run,
third.
Run.
The
Down.
relay, he's in there.
Let's go.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Oh, I was wrong.
This is why
that's my third one.
So hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
I actually tripped up the right field.
Runner at third, nobody out. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ.
This is one of the...
Tied him up inside with that one.
This is the earliest versions of the show.
This is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Version of MLB game back in the golden era of sports games where there was a million different. There's multiple developers
that
for
one,
the
it's a
same
strikeout.
The MLB license.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
One of them MLB
there just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track.
With the
good
fielders.
pitch for the strikeout.
I guess me
Swanson
as
digs
a 10-year-old thought it was hilarious to just run the players into each other.
Next offering is foul back.
And in those games, like, the at-bat wouldn't end until you gave the ball back to the pitcher, so you could
just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I did that forever. Good old days of PlayStation.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Yeah, that's the early version. That's the early version of the show because it's a Sony developer. It's probably before San Diego Studios.
2 on, 1 out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Williams at third. Swanson at first. 1 gone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
All right, Nico.
2 on, 2 outs. That's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. One out. Runners at first and second.
All right, Bradish. It's me again. Oh,
Grounder might be 2.
No.
There's 1.
No.
And that's 2. 1 run, a pair of hits,
Bradish.
no errors. 2 out, space is empty. Williams matched a homer in his last game.
I'll settle for a double or better. Already done that. Keegan Aiken.
And first offering is fouled off.
We're good at bat here.
2 down, nobody on. Pitches in there. And it's 0-2.
Shut up, game. Give me a bad take. It's not my pitch. Shorten up now.
Swing and a ball
hit it off
popped
the end
up.
of the bat.
Henderson.
Shortstop. Cool.
Makes the catch, inning
It's
over.
just a little early, too.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Laureano. Lefty third base action here.
On the ground to third.
That's nothing special. Roots in play for the third base.
Zips it across, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the
Turning double
Orioles.
plays.
They're down here 5-1.
Hopefully we'll have to do that eventually.
So digging in, Jay Williams.
Oh, bases loaded.
1 for 3.
You want to give me a dynamic? I don't know how many.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins sizing this one up. He makes the grab. And that is that.
Solid contact, though.
Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. They're up 5-1.
That ball game? Yep. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but when you get to this screen in the 9th, doesn't matter what the situation is, it's right to the end.
Williams did okay with him in this
one. The lead never changes.
Not one to put on the personal
highlight. I've had it where it was a 1-run game, bases loaded,
hurt him on the way to the win.
and instead of watching it, I just single it to the end, and it's always win or whatever the result. But you go in and watch it, you don't always get that result. No, nose it's so bad. Yeah. All right.
Jay Williams getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First and second, no outs. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Going to third.
He'll score easily. The tag at third, and he's out.
Gotta get him out there. I basically...
So 2 down. Jay Williams now at the plate.
I based it on the guy's speed. And the guy on second was really fast.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Inning over.
Also right now.
3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. 2 out, space is empty.
Yeah, when I'm winning like this, I purposely am trying to get out just to lower that batting average.
Fought off foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No. Yes. Sneeze.
Down and in, moved his feet.
I'm mute my mic in case I sneeze and notice that.
Swings through it for the K. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. So 2 runs in the inning, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and no one left on. 1 out, runner at second. Henderson digs in now.
Second. 89 speed.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home.
2-2-2.
He will score. The throw to second is offline.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
All right, let's just get on base here. Need some kind of hit.
Aiken back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs. Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it, exactly what he was supposed to do.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Jay Williams. 0 for 3 in this one. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Perfect on a contact swing.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Another solid series win.
With a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
It's a rough series. Clubhouse. Yeah, it's a rough series. So 3 out. Yeah, we gained a game on them. No. Back where we started. What the fuck? Why are the... Is that really in the schedule? Scheduled Sunday off day for the Reds? Alright, Cincinnati is bad, so we should definitely dominate this. The goal here, to be within 2. No, within 1 of the Brewers when we get to this 4-game set here. How are we in terms of wild card? I think we're like that close. Packages are stupid. Standards. Oh. Okay, if the playoffs started today, we'd be in. So we are okay. We are a wild card contender. Slightly. Good to know. Now let's open the package. Stupid shit. I just end up selling. With emphasis. Ooh, I might be able to use that one. Ooh, new bat. Sell that. Nice. Oh, I already have that one. Somehow I have 3 of them, but I can only sell 1. What's this new bat? I don't think I have a diamond bat, actually. Equipment. Bat. I don't. The 90s. I like that bat a lot. Alright. Welcome, welcome, welcome! All 3 of you watching. You know, that's what I get for saying I hate packages. Alright, batting 6th. Where's our new first baseman? Has to go on the bench. Alright. Last place Reds. Against the surging Chicago Cubs. 3 games out.
Jay Williams getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in.
But I've plateaued out. I'm actually on the down.
It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and here's the catcher,
we get
Gary
to see
Sanchez.
Third base double play. Oh, no, we don't. 2 outs. That's Ellie on top.
To third, Williams.
Good stop. Good throw.
To first, that ends the frame. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and now
it's something you'll never see.
Base is empty, 1 away,
third
and now Jay Williams.
Done it in rec league.
And a foul ball.
Played,
Williams working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That new bat. Love it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Sucks.
And there's 2 down.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
So 2 on with 2 away.
Oh, no. Oh,
Jamer
no. Why? What? Whoa,
the next to hit.
Why are we losing?
Swing and a ground ball.
Look at that.
On to Horner, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All in all, 10. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Jay Williams.
Light a fire on this team. Welcome, welcome to
Abbott back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Close. Bad pitch to swing at, too.
In the air, left field. Fraley sizes this one up. And there's 1 away.
Cat off my phone. Hey, what? Cat.
2 outs with a runner at third.
Which one are you? I don't even know. All right, 9-4. I've done a run here. No, damn, what do you...
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
But thank you.
Next pitch is outside. Now fly ball to right center. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Reds 9 and the Cubs 4.
It's like attack mode right now. Okay.
First and second, no outs. Williams will hit next.
On the wall.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Yeah. Actually have no blinds. Slider, slurve, four-seamer.
Fouled off to the right.
Early.
In the air, center field. Fairchild sizing this one up.
Oh, to the track.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Williams had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boo.
I think he's losing these games, man.
Jay Williams getting ready. He's on an absolute.
No, he's not on absolute.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Ice cold at this point. Whoa. Ready for a bunt here?
Puts a bunt down.
Go to first. Square circle.
Tosses to first. Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Jay Williams, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Damn it.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Screw you, Ellie.
Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2 out, space is empty.
11.
Williams,
Jesus
a former
Christ.
All-Star, only 18
How
years old,
Reds in last
a
place?
former first-round pick in 2024.
Fucking right-hand bomb.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Embarrassing.
Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
This game's going to be a wash, too.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a...
Oh, shut up. 13-3. Jesus
Plenty
Christ.
of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game.
Oh, great grab on the dive.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job. Quickly.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
Hair color.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, in half up to hit. There goes the runner. Strike in there. No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
This game. Why is this team being so bad right now? Because they only made one move at the deadline.
And there's a ball.
3 games out at first. Play a division game.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Dang it. Let's go.
1-2 now.
Right. Sam Mole's getting tired.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now it's Miguel Amaya. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side.
Pop-ups.
Encarnacion Strand makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
I hate them the most in this game.
Now the Reds manager is out.
All right.
The new pitcher in the game, Taylor Rogers. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
I do.
Next offering is foul back.
That's how I got that thing right there.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Williams had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now.
Bad.
Jay Williams getting ready.
They're not.
And now here is Jay Williams.
Under green.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Oh, we're driving a run in.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
He was right there, strike 1. Second and third, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Oh.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it.
Why?
But no advance from the runners.
Shorten up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first slurve we've seen today. Good luck hitting that pitch. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
Benson, please.
Ground ball left side, could be 2.
Double play. I don't know why it gave me that.
There's one out. How about that double play?
Oh man, what a smooth double play.
A left-handed
that was
third base
beauty from start to finish.
2 out, space is empty. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fly ball down the line. Fraley sizes this one up. And that's the inning. They put 2 on the.
It's not great content.
Now batting Jamer Candelario.
The Candyman can. Oh, this will be probably stay.
Grounder might be 2.
Spin, throw,
Williams
1.
Over to second.
2.
They get the
No
out.
RBI
The run
for you.
scores on the twin killing.
And
Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Jay Williams.
all right. Lead it off.
Refusing to go away quietly. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer.
We're going to first. He's running.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side. Williams.
I accidentally hit triangle first and let it.
Sends it across the first. And that is that. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there.
Yeah, good job.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Williams now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Okay, that's a good point.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swings through that.
Oh,
yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over.
0 for 11 in the series. Ouch. Ouch. 2 strikeouts. We're slumping. Which is kind of nice because my stats are unpadded. Removing the padding from these stats. How are we looking? Still 3 out. Okay, that's good. That's good. And they're facing the Mets. Where are the Mets at? Oh, they're second in their division. I think they're wild card contenders. Okay, so we go on the road now. The auto one, sprints, out of that one. Lollygagging. Yeah, lollygag. You wait up. We're gonna go lollygag. Well, not lollygag. Opposite of lollygag. We're not lollygagging. Alright, St. Louis. Nope. Second to last series against them. We have no more series. Oh, we have a 4-gamer coming up against the Brewers, and that's it. Like I said, my goal at that point is to be at least a game or better out of first. Alright. I gotta use bathroom real quick, and we'll start this road trip. Thankfully, I remembered. Shut off my mic before I walked into the bathroom. Crutched into the bathroom. Alright, crutches down. J-Man in frame. Crutches on the floor. Alright, let's... Controller. Found it. Let's do some tool upgrading here. Let's make ourselves an 80 overall. Forget. I can't see how much that's worth. Alright. Let's save big one. 980. Didn't wash this cup. I think I had Mountain Dew in it yesterday. Barely taste it. There was melted ice in there too, so it probably watered it down anyway. It's like water. Kyle water. So we traded for an all-star first baseman. Okay, I guess that's okay. Playing it for a while, I was confused. They're wearing their gross City Connects. That if you were to wear them in England, it would...
Jay Williams is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite.
Lee's favorite team.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Kind of laying on my side here. Mason Wynn. Ground ball to third. Bunt.
And a bunt towards third.
Spin. Oh. Triangle, circle, triangle. Right.
Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Honestly, that's what you should do to a left-handed third baseman
down that
every time.
Bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third baseline where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
Jay Williams leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And
I take a borderline pitch and then swing it, they fall way out of the zone. Explain that to me.
That one just misses.
And then
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Late discipline's helping there.
Ground ball up the middle.
Oh.
And it's through for a hit.
That hit second base.
Good start to the inning.
58 exit velo.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two.
Let's see. Ooh, full count. How many outs? No outs? I'm running. I'm supposed to see if this ball hit the base. Pretty sure it did. Oh, nope, just over it.
Strikes. I'm really not sure how these kinds of hits get through the infield sometimes, but that's the definition of a seen eye ground ball.
Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
We're scoring.
Headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out of the play.
Damn it.
Well, I can understand how they want to be aggressive against this guy. Try to get those runs early, because if you don't, you may not get them later on. But you just have to do a better job.
I've only had it one time.
Outstanding job by the defense. They know who's on the ball for them. If they can get the outs defensively, they're going to move through this game pretty well.
Pitching mechanic, which is
and he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Runner at first with no outs here. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And the sweeper misses.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a 2-1 on the way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2.5 out. All right, we need to win here. That means the Brewers lost. Wait. Oh no, I was on time. Bad contact. Full count.
Goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Jay Williams.
Tyler.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Can't catch that.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. On to Horner. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2.
Don't get hyped, Jay.
1 down. And next for the Cubs, Jay Williams. 1 for 3.
Let's get some insurance here.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Yeah, and I followed that up. That's going to hit something well out of the zone. And late for that matter.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Motherfucker. Bring back charging the mound.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And makes the grab. 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. The Cards down on their final strike. Hard ground ball for base stop. Coming home.
We're going to go to third. Game over.
He'll score easily. To third. Tag.
You're an idiot. Made the last out of third.
And they stranded tying and go-ahead runs to earn the win. Williams had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
1 for 4. Nico had 2 triples. He's gonna need a day off. He's gonna be so tired.
Jay Williams ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season.
Be sure to like and subscribe, guys.
It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So up next, Mason Wynn. that one down the line. Slings to first in time.
I made arm strength like top priority early because I wasn't
and
making
welcome
that,
back to the ballpark. Top of the second, stepping in, Jay Williams.
Moves I had to make.
There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground, out to short. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second. One out, bases empty. Ground ball right side. Gorman slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
New pitcher. Chase Matt's out.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Williams with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Yeah, that's foul.
That's your partner is giving me shit for going 1 for 4
at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Jay Williams, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side.
How's that solid content? Like
Gorman throws out to first. 2 away.
All right. Yeah, this proves my point. Winning run at the plate.
Williams with a less than great game in this one.
See?
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the
go for the sweep. What we should have done against the damn
Jay
Reds.
Williams getting locked in.
My OPS is still up.
So up now for Chicago, Jay Williams.
Michaels. I don't like this guy either.
Fouled off. He was late. Right. On at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Walker. And there's one down.
Walker is an outfielder.
Luken Baker next up for the Cardinals.
Oh, this guy's slow. If it's through, we're going home.
That's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home.
Oh,
And he scores.
I don't think I get him anyway.
First, it's 1-0.
big RBI for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And up next for St. Louis, Luken Baker. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Gorman around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
We're going to do it. Oh.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Really important at bat coming up now.
Ground ball left side.
What kind of candy bar a Newt bar is?
Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman.
After Seiya, let's enter.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Welcome. I know the PlayStation streaming.
1 strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Alright, 1 for 2, 11 series guy. Alright, so it takes like 15 seconds for when someone opens the screen. Alright, so I thought there was a longer delay. So it seems like when I go to look at who's watching, leave me a comment. Where are you from? Who's your team? Don't be shy. I don't bite hard. Right now we're unpadding my stats. Just an FYI. While still pushing for plus. We're 2 games out. Let's go. Yeah, Toronto, Pittsburgh, and then this most important series that could make or break our season. Even though we got another month to go, but we're running out of games. We're gonna do yoga probably. Auto, it's reaction, base stealing. Yeah, we're gonna bump our durability. That's like 14 tokens just to go up 2 like that. Alright, Blue Jays are having a hell of a year. That sucks. I don't know why I backed out to do that. Yeah, I'm ice cold. We're off to Toronto. Get your passports ready. And your real ID.
Jay Williams getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs.
Yeah, this season.
Bottom of the first. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Oh, and we're winning. They don't even need me. If you haven't noticed,
third, Williams.
Third base, left-handed.
Sends it across to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Still out there? Let me know. Thoughts on left-handed
now
third
the third baseman, Jay Williams.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so
doing the
comfortable
with
taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Line drive, and
that's
a fair ball.
There we go.
Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Who's your favorite player?
In half up to hit.
A bunch of their favorite players.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Tell by what's behind you. If I could adjust the camera, I have a row of hats all down here. This entire back wall is dedicated to the Cubs. I have a corner over there dedicated to the Bears. Corner over there dedicated to the Bulls.
And now the count is
corner
even.
Over here dedicated to video games. But yeah, wall of Cubs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
For a while. As he strikes out, making me look bad. Seiya. I like Seiya and the D8 goal.
Swanson digs in.
I like him far less as a right fielder. Speaking of right field, loving how
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, but you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Favorite non-Cub? House Loader. So that's kind of cheating. He's a former Cub. Same with Nick Castellanos is also one of my favorites. I enjoyed him.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go against a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
I don't know if I can think of any others.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Nico Horner waiting to hit for the Cubs.
Oh yeah, Nico's my guy too. This year I bought a the Electric Blues jersey of Nico.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Williams over at second. Amaya at first, 2 out of the inning.
Hit, by the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That was outside.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 2 and the Jays nothing.
6 weeks tomorrow. Six weeks.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jay Williams.
It was April 2nd.
Bloss back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
A knee brace looks like this.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Stealing.
So a man
back
check on the runner, and he's back in there.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Runner on the go, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jake Bloss will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best.
This is the brace I have to
Back
wear.
with the new arm in a minute.
On my left leg. Recently?
Pitching change here, Ryan Yarbrough.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Not supposed to flex it, except when doing my physical therapy exercises. When I walk, I'm
first
on
and
crutches.
Second, no outs. Dansby Swanson stands
recently, as of like 3 days ago, I'm bearing about 25% weight on that.
Swing and a miss.
But
he's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
My next one's Friday, but I hit Ben. He said we're putting about half weight.
And that'll load the bases.
Nice. Probably 3 or 4 weeks I'll be walking.
3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
Hopefully.
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So bases all loaded up, and now it's Miguel Amaya.
I got near that yesterday, I think. I was a little sore last night. It's also last night.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Yeah, I've been off work since. I should have been streaming like this a long time ago. But I had,
and that is a big first
therapy
out.
machines and stuff in this room, and
Nico Porter will come up to hit.
Listen, I wasn't on those machines. I was.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach,
a lot of times
he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call.
For some reason they're in here bugging me. Right, on the ground we're going.
And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4.
That's enough about me.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Why are you saying in foul territory? Because if I get hit, it's not an out.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Peter Crow is on deck. Not gonna lie, not been a fan of his. So
that is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
4 hits, 5 earned. Where's Matthew Boyd doing Matthew Boyd things? I have to poop after this game.
Right side.
Oh, Vladdy. I like
Guerrero steps on the bag, 1 away here in the 5th.
Oh, I like Michael Bush. That's another club I like this team.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Jay Williams.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
I mean, I'm unpadding my stats, I know, but probably gonna finish league.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field.
We take another look at that great catch on this turf field. You really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was
good catch. Tip of the hat. Not wearing one, but tip of the hat. Dalton Varsho. You see that catch of his the other day? When he fell down?
Williams with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Oh yeah. 10 pounds heavier. No, 5 pounds lighter. There we go. Let's play next. Pyramid dance. Like not earning any points.
Jay Williams ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader.
Lead leaguer in home runs.
So up next, Jay Williams.
Bowden.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
Late.
Schneider
Late.
sizes
Timing.
this
Way
one up
off.
and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
Usually
We'll
when
go
I
to the
call
bottom
it,
of the second.
like playing
No
this game,
score.
my timing gets way off. I'm gonna try and push through it.
One out, bases empty.
No, we're down 3.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go. Cubbies.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And
no, don't swing.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
It's almost like a Twitch reaction.
Popped in the air, left field.
Yeah, I might.
Puts it away
I know I'm
for the
trying to
out.
unpad stats.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
Should have renamed this
2
stream
aboard,
Unpadding
2
Stats.
outs.
I'm not sure how long we've been streaming for. Oh, whoa.
Swing and a foul out of play.
We got a chance to take the lead here. League leader in RBIs is my responsibility to drive in runs.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Sinker. He's going slider here. I would go slider in, out of the zone.
Pitch
He
misses.
went
Ball
fastball down
one.
away. I think he missed.
With the
his no, that's where he
go-ahead
wanted
run
to go.
standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Yeah.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Early.
So
Way
they
too
get
early.
3 and draw even. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
That's the guy I wanted the Cubs to get before they locked him up. With
One
Simpson.
down. So up now for Chicago, Jay Williams.
Took the lead.
0 for 3 in this one.
We're Cubbies.
And that is out of play.
His name's Gimme. Gimme. Ball 2, hit.
And a foul ball.
Gimme. I'm trying to take the lead. Wait, no. I'm trying to win the division.
Struck him out swinging. Goes to second.
Hey, I advanced the runner, coach.
And he's into scoring position
I
with
advanced
2
the runner.
away on a wild pitch.
I scored extra runs in the ninth.
Williams with a forgettable showing in this one.
I got
This wasn't his
double.
finest hour, and he may be a
Oh, no, I
little
didn't.
frustrated
That
heading
was
back
last
to
game.
the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
I'm not going to be August for another month. Wait, I lost tokens? Oh, I think.
Jay Williams getting ready. He's on an So runner at second, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score, and they've tied it. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. They limit the damage here. They get 2 and draw even again. We move to the second in Toronto.
I'm leading it off.
Top of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Jay Williams.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Berrios back to work. And a foul ball.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
I'm just swinging everything. I can't help it right now. Ugh.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. First and third, 1 down.
You know what? Oh, I have not bunted.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario,
Clement zips it across. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kirk now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Yeah, I'm trying for it. Let's go.
Oh, and there's a foul ball.
That was my pitch. I just missed.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts. Here's George Springer.
Turn 2.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Right. 2 down, go ahead run and scoring position. First offering and it just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they even it.
Sucks.
And up next for Chicago, Jay
Hey,
Williams.
we took the lead.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. First and second, no outs. Bo Bichette up to the dish. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. There's one.
Got him.
Relay to
Let's
first.
go.
Double play.
Let's go.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
That's huge. Huge. And so we win.
Williams didn't have a great day at the dish, but saved the game for them with a terrific defensive effort. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a
RBI.
lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got...
Oh, fuck. All right. Should we call it? I'm having a rough day at the plate. Let's see. Where are we at? We are a game out. We're gonna keep playing. Package, got some new perks that I'm not. Oops, I haven't upgraded any of them. Let's open a package. Might as well. We're on stream. Last time I got a gold or diamond bat. I already have all. Is that new glasses? Yeah. Already got that. Thank you. Already got that. Thank you. Anyone explain to me why you can't sell certain things? Why things are not available to sell? I've gotten like the same Jordan shoes. I've gotten them like 3 or 4 times, and I can't sell a single one of them. We home? We're home. So we're wearing electric blue. Still ice cold. 7 games over 500.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. At the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
Culture.
1 out, base is empty.
All right, ground ball to third.
That's to third.
Good pick.
Whips it across, and there are 2 outs. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
So digging in, Jay Williams. Williams,
Bubba.
a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2024. Throws across the diamond. That's it out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
On the ground to the
There we
left.
go.
And that's a fair ball.
Go home. Go home, Saya. Go home.
Headed for the plate.
There we
The
go.
relay
Get
throw.
down.
He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Difficulty here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Pat will hit next. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go, Cubs. Let's go, Cubs.
Williams at second with 2 down.
If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream. Leave a comment if you want to see more streams.
That's in there.
I might be
and
doing
out
more
2
this
and 2.
week. I might be getting ideas for some videos. Short little things. Give me a sub.
Carson Kelly on deck for the Cubs.
Leave a comment. Favorite ball player, favorite team. I want to know. Don't just be a lurker. hiding in the shadows.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Admiring
that ends
my
the inning, and they limit the damage. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 4. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Oh, that's my wife's doing. She hung it up. Well, I knocked it down, and I can't stand up.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
All right, turn 2 infield. This one's coming to me. Keep ready over there, Nico.
Grounded to third, could be 2.
Oh.
Throws it away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Wrong button. Oh no. Oh no.
Popped up. And that's the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6. And
3 errors.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. This to third. Zips it to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up. 1 down. Jay Williams, the next Cub to hit.
Shocked. High air led to a fucking flood of errors in that inning.
Moretta measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Good ball.
Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Chandler with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that.
Jay Williams getting locked in. Jay Williams, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Strike 2. Tying run and scoring position here in the 2nd game of the series. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 runs on. Base is empty, 1 away. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. He's out. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jay Williams. Ashcraft back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got it. Safe.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Good hustle. When you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to
check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Williams leads off second with nobody out. And that one almost got him.
Full count.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Miguel Amaya. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
There we go.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Now batting, third baseman.
And then that run. I'm the lefty to face you.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen. And makes the grab. And that is that. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
You guys are generous.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. McCutchen snags it, and that will end the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Cubbies and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart. Makes a sliding stop. Gathers and throws to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
I forget in that event.
1 out. Runner at second. Williams getting ready to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Fought off foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Oh, he botches it.
Let's go.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker. This guy's got good power with 1 swing. He can win it for him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there.
Go ball.
Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow.
Let's
Another
go.
homer. And the Cubs walk it off in the 11th.
Let's go, Tuck. Boom.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate for Chris Singleton.
Let's go. Welcome to stream if you're just joining us. I am unpadding my stats while also working on a playoff push. Don't tell me how that. Ask me how that's working out.
First and second, we're, 2 outs. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
We're going to second here on this ball versus the outfield.
Nice grab. The throw, nicely done for the out. Pirates strand a couple, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Man at first with 1 gone. So up now for Chicago, Jay Williams. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1.5 out. Right there. Can't quite see it, but
late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy.
I'm like Twitch reacting.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 3. Skeen sends her packing.
Damn it.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Oh, we're down.
Skeens back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Gonzalez tosses to first. One up, one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
This is driving around.
Hit on the ground to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time, and that is out number 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the ninth. So up now for Chicago, Jay Williams. Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 180 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. And
Ew,
first offering is fouled off.
Gross.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Refocus here. Got an important series coming up.
Williams with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game.
Ugh. See where we are in the division. Leading into this 4-game series, we are 2 out. That's good. We can take 3 out of 4. If we take 3 out of 4, we would be tied. Sweep would put us 2 up, right? Yeah. If we win the first 3 and lose the 4th, we tied for first. If we lose the first, win the next 3, we're tied. We split, we come out 2 out. So we need to go 3-1 or better. And I need to hit a lot better. So we're gonna take a break. This is a huge series, and I don't want to be hitting as shitty as I've been hitting. I'm afraid to even look. Wait, no, it's in my player card. recent games. 6 for 40. Hitting a $150 in my last 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My last 10 games. Oof. Oof. God. 140, 2 RBIs, 12 strikeouts. No home runs, 2 doubles. Yeah, I'm slumping hard. I think I successfully unpadded my stats, kind of. Struck out 39 times. Yeah, unpadding my stats not the worst way. Yeah, we're gonna Nico, we getting on the vending machine, man. What's your jam? What equipment did I get? Actually, I like these Nikes or the Oakleys. I'm not a fan of those sunglasses, just saying. Yeah. So, yeah, more equipment. I was sliding that. I don't want that one. That was not gold. I like gold. But yeah, I need to refocus. Because I'm having a hell of a time at the plate right now. And we can't afford to lose. We gotta leave this month in first place. I'd almost say like 3 or more games in the first. We have no more. This is no more games against the Brewers. And we got some bad teams coming up. Not San Francisco, but Colorado. The Angels, where are they at even? Angels, Colorado, Washington. We got to play Atlanta 6 times. And the Mets. Probably Tampa's probably good too. Not really. So we got 3 big, 5 series that are heavy hitting teams. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have more series against bad team, under 500 teams. Against losing teams. So we got 1. Oh, San Francisco's technically a losing team. So we got 1. After this Milwaukee series, our next 3 series are against losing teams. And then we sandwich the Braves in between some more losing teams. But after the Braves, September 11th, we only play 1 team over 500. And it's not like any of these teams are going to be... I mean, they're way out. But okay, enough blabbing about this upcoming schedule, this playoff push. We will continue this push later. Maybe even later tonight. I'll let you know. Hit that subscribe button. I usually use the community tab to post updates and what's going on. And I will let you know if there's going to be a stream later today or if it's going to be tomorrow morning. I usually try and do these things while no one's home because I have kids that will just run in here and my wife will be wondering who I'm talking to. So, with that, we're gonna end the stream now. I might switch over to Minecraft, but we're gonna we're going to end the stream for MLB The Show. Hope you've enjoyed. Like I said, leave a like. Leave a comment on the video. Let me know you were here, that you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, I'm sorry, because I didn't enjoy what I saw. But anyway, as always, hope you enjoyed, and keep on gaming. Thanks, guys.